Hello and welcome to Gratitude RX Yoga. I am Persephone Sephiroth and I am going to take you through a short practice to wind you down for sleep. So these are going to be long held stretches that are going to allow you to release from your day and feel good to wind down. And it's going to be a practice of poses, and then we're going to end with some breath work, pranayama. So to get started, I don't know about you, but my hips are pretty tight. So we're going to loosen up the hips a bit. We're going to start by just rotating. So feeling the hips side to side in a clockwise motion as the left leg lifts, the right glute touches the bed. You can do this in your bed, you can do this on your yoga mat, on the floor. Personally, I love doing yoga in the bed when I wake up and when I go to sleep. It allows me to know that I'm winding down or I'm waking up. So, and just kind of flowing with it. Taking good breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Just a normal breath. And then at the end of your next rotation, bringing it up to stillness, and then going the opposite direction counterclockwise. So as the right glute goes down, the left glute comes up. You can close the eyes, relax, focusing on your breath, releasing all the thoughts from the day, any stresses, worries, anything that doesn't serve you right now. Just be here right now in this moment. Hands coming up with a straight, tall spine, chin level with the floor. Take your hands down to your shins and begin to move forward, raising the chin, looking up towards the ceiling, and then you're going to come back and round as you exhale. So it's like a seated cat-cow. Just taking a nice pace. We're going to do two more. Inhale, the seated cow. Exhale, seated cat. And one more. And come up straight. Press the left hand into the floor, into the bed. Raise, is the right hand? Right hand into the floor. Raise the left arm. Allow it to come alongside your head. Fingers point up towards the ceiling and feel a stretch in your side body. You can let your head fall over towards the right shoulder. Careful not to dump. You can also, if it's more comfortable for you, you can bring your hand behind. I like to do this sometimes. And switch. So left hand down, or you can bring it behind again. Right arm up, extend, bring it alongside the ear, allow the head to drop, relax the shoulder, don't press too much. and release. And from here, we're going to take butterfly feet. So bringing the soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. Taking your hands, clasping to bring your toes together, and then bending into the hips. This doesn't have to be anything intense. You are where you are, honor where you are. If your hips are tight, just go down as far as you can. And it's okay if some days your forehead won't touch your feet. That's my normal, but my hips are tight today, so it's not going to happen. So I'm okay with being right here. You can also put blocks underneath your knees. And just hold it here and breathe. You can also bring your elbows towards your shins for a deeper stretch. Remember to relax your face. Don't clench your jaw. Allow your eyes to be soft. And maybe eventually, as you stretch into this, your head is going to come closer to your feet. So you never know. You might be able to do this full forward fold. And coming up. Cross your right leg on top of your left thigh and extend the left leg. And then you can reach for the toe. So you can bend into the knee. A slight bend is okay. You can put a towel or a blanket underneath the knee for support. And then fold forward. Again, as you stretch, it could be that your head comes forward towards the foot, but that is not the goal. Just be where you're at. Remembering to breathe. And release. And take it to the other side. So extending the right leg long, bringing the left foot on top of the right thigh, and then extending the arm to reach the toe. And one side might be tighter than the other. And that's okay. That's perfectly normal. One side is the doing side, one side is the being side, one side is male, one side is female. There are balances in the body. And, just do your best. So if you have to bend into that knee, you can also bring down the foot so it's not as intense versus being up here. So you can have it here if you want. And then you can stretch. And that also stretches out the back of the kneecap too. Another version, you can take peace fingers around the big toe. And release this. Come into fire log. So, right leg stacks on top of left. Fold forward. You could bring the arms out in front. You could fold them on top of each other. You can come up on fists, somewhere to raise your head. So it's kind of like a modified pigeon pose. And we're actually going to go into that soon too. So just folding forward into the hips. Allowing yourself to fall wherever you fall. This is also one of my favorite poses for deep hip opening. And come up. Switch your legs. So I had right on top of left before. I'm going to put right on top of left on top of right. And then we're going to fold forward one more time. See, in this case, my left side is tighter than my right. And that's perfect. It's perfectly okay. So we can come up on our fists. Can also have a block. Just surrendering to what is and letting go of any attachments, any thoughts. Just being here in the now. Observing any sensations, honoring them. And coming up. Now coming into fish pose, extending the legs. Come down on the arms. So forearms on the floor, and then head back, coming up on the crown of the head. Or I like to do it with my arms flat. So you can do it either way. See what works for you. This opens up the throat. Unlocks the throat chakra to assist you in speaking your truth and living your most truthful life. All right, and release. Let your head rotate from side to side. Maybe lift up left arm. Let the head fall towards the shoulder. And then to the other side. Lifting the right arm. Allowing the head to come to the right side. And next we're going to come into bridge pose. So planting the feet firmly. Knees pointing up towards the ceiling. Allow your hips to lift. Bring your feet in towards the glutes, and then can always bring your hands down flat so your fingers are touching your heels, or you can clasp your hands underneath, rotating your shoulders inwards towards the midline. Allowing the neck to relax, allowing the head to relax, closing the eyes, and maybe rolling the eyes up and in towards the third eye to activate the pineal gland, which is a great center for intuitive guidance and divine direction. Breathing deeply. something else you can do to really induce a cooling breath. You can curl your tongue and then blow through it like you're blowing through a straw. That induces cool energy, moon energy, Chandra energy. So you blow through and then suck it in and then close the mouth and out through the nose. Or you can suck in like you're sipping through a straw. That'll do the same. Bring in that cool energy. So sip in like you're sipping a straw and then out through the nose. And release your bridge. Allow your knees to fall to the right. Spread your arms like a T. Allow your head to come to the left for supine spinal twist. One of my favorite twists. Really does some good work for the hips. You can bring the right hand to the left knee for an even deeper stretch. I sleep like this sometimes too. Maybe a little smile. Being grateful for yourself. Honoring the day that you've had. Whether it was good, stressful, whatever happened. Just allow it to be what it is. There's always nuggets of wisdom in everything. And switch sides. So the knees are going to fall over to the left. Spread the arms like a T and look over to the right. And the left hand can come to the right knee for that deeper stretch. Hands coming out. Bring your feet together. Allow your knees to fly open like a butterfly. And just lay back. Supta Baddha Konasana. An excellent resting pose. Coming out of your butterfly, pull your knees into your chest. And roll around on your spine for Apanasana. Great for back release. You can rotate your hips in a circle. Taking circular motion with your legs, clockwise and counterclockwise. However you feel. You can bring your legs apart, rotate into the hips. My hips are really tight tonight, so I'm doing all of the deepest work. And then allowing the left leg to bend at the knee and come under with the right leg coming over. So it's kind of like, you know, if you'd be sitting up and you're going to twist. We're just going to do this while laying down. So again, left leg is under, right leg is over the left thigh. You can also pull in the right foot towards the glute to get a deeper stretch, grabbing with the right hand, perhaps locking your peace fingers around the big toe. And extending that left arm, and then you can look over to the left. And switch it. So right leg comes underneath the left leg goes over the right, bending into the knee, and then possibly pulling the right leg in towards the glute, wrapping the peace fingers around the big toe. And then looking over to the right, extending that right arm. Closing the eyes and breathing in deeply through the nose. Also, instead of grabbing for the toe, you can put one hand on your heart, another hand on your belly, and feel your breath and your heartbeat. Great reminders that we're alive, we're here, and we've lived another day. And isn't it amazing that as we sleep through the night, our body takes care of us and all of our systems work perfectly and we wake up in the morning? That's something to be grateful for. And after this, we're going to take 2 more poses before the final Shavasana. We'll take you in the shoulder stand and into plow. And then we will finish off with corpse pose. And no rush to get there. Being perfectly present exactly where you are. Hands coming out. So for shoulder stand, extend the legs up towards the ceiling, point your toes. You might not be able to see all of this. Press your hands into the floor, into the mat, into the bed. Allow your hips to lift, then catch your back with your hands. So your back and your triceps and your hands form a right angle. Kind of hard in bed, now that I think about it. But we're going to do it. So this allows your energy to recirculate. My shoulder stand is wavering. Make sure not to rotate your head left or right. Stay looking up towards the ceiling, completely neutral. And then if you feel, you can allow your legs to come back behind your head for plow. Again, wherever they fall, they fall. I'm really tight, so my feet are not touching behind me today. And remembering to breathe. Pressing the hands down behind you. Relaxing. And coming out, allowing your spine to roll down, rolling down your legs. Palms are facing upwards, legs can be splayed out and open, feet falling over to the side. I have no idea what the camera looks like right now. And just breathe, allowing your sacrum to melt into your bed, your floor, the mat. Normal breaths. Maybe feeling the energy inside your hands of the practice we just did. Now completely relaxed to either carry on your evening or head to bed. And we'll take about a minute or so here. Hands coming out of your shavasana. You're gonna roll up to a ball on your right side. You can rest on your hands for a moment. And then pushing yourself up into a seated position. Blowing out all that excess air. From here, as promised, we're going to do a little bit of breath work. So you're going to take your right hand, you're going to fold down your first two fingers, just like this. You're going to take your thumb and plug your right nostril. While breathing in through the left nostril, this is alternate nostril breathing or Nadi Shodhana. So you're going to breathe in. Then you're going to plug the left nostril with the ring and the pinky finger, releasing the thumb. Exhaling through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Plug the right nostril, exhale through the left. All this is done with a straight, tall spine. Inhale through the left nostril. Plug the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. And then we're going to do 5 more cycles of this breath, all on your own. You've got this. So that's 1 cycle. Cycles. And this will balance out the right and the left hemispheres of the brain and recenter your energy that goes down the central channel called the Sushumna. 3 more. 2. Inhale. Exhale through the right side. Inhale. Exhale through the left side. Last one. Exhale through the left. Release the mudra. Hands come to the tops of the knees. Palms face up, open to receive all the blessings of the universe. Feeling into the practice that you just did. Honoring yourself. Blessing yourself with all the good things that life has to offer. Opening the eyes and bringing the hands to prayer at the heart. Thumbs pressing into the sternum. Bowing the head. Bringing your prayer to the third eye for clear and loving thoughts. Bringing it to the mouth for clear and loving words. Bringing it back to heart center. I am one of you, you are one of me. I see you as you see me. Namaste. I hope you liked this little practice. Please like and subscribe this video so that you can get more like these. I'm also going to leave a link for my clothing line, Gratitude RX. I have uploaded a lot of new designs, and there are many new things coming, so I would love for you to check it out. Please come back to the channel and subscribe for weekly yoga updates. And wherever you are in the world, I am wishing you good night from here. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your sleep. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. And many blessings.